Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to, or what you can do with, the Shimmer. Now I was gonna wait to, upload this video, but, I was already here, so I thought might as well. So, I just uploaded a video on how to find your Shimmer, so if you're watching this video before that, and you're struggling to find your Shimmer, you can go watch that video. But today I will be showing you how to work your Shimmer and what you can do with it. So first thing, if you didn't know this already, if you fall through the Shimmer, you can basically you just basically no clip through the ground until you get to like an open space. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So that's what the Shimmer can do. I'll show you what you can drop into it and what it can give. So first thing, if you were to drop a life fruit into Shimmer, it would turn into a Aegis fruit, which permanently increases defense. Next thing, if you were to drop a life crystal, it would give a vital crystal. And a vital crystal permanently boosts life regen. Next, if you drop a mana crystal, it will give you an arcane crystal, which permanently increases mana regeneration. So Shimmer can be very helpful because it gives you these permanent boosts. Another permanent boost is if you get a pink pearl, which is from these oysters here, which you can fish up. If you drop it into the Shimmer, it will turn into a galaxy pearl, and this will permanently increase your luck. Next thing, if you were to drop a campfire in, now this is not a permanent boost, this is just something that it does. It'll turn into an aether campfire, which looks like that. It still gives the cozy fire life regen. If you were to drop the contaminator, which is sold by the steampunker, it would turn into a what? I don't know why, but that's not working. But it would usually turn into a terraformer, and it's very useful if you're trying to complete the that one dryad achievement where you have to completely purify your whole world. But it basically just makes the contaminator just better. I don't know why it didn't work, but it should work for you. Next, if you were to get one of these emblems, let's say you're a summoner and you got a sorcerer emblem. If you were to drop the sorcerer emblem, it will re-roll your emblem basically, and I got summoner, which is kind of fitting. So yeah, it'll re-roll your emblem. So if you just killed the wall flash and you're a warrior, and you got some emblem you don't want, you could just re-roll it. Okay, next, I just want to see if this works. It should. If you drop a cobalt helmet, oh yeah, okay, so it turns into cobalt bars. So the Shimmer can basically just turn anything into or almost anything into bars. But if you drop the shadow helmet, it'll turn into an ancient shadow helmet, which is pretty cool. Next, if you get a Rod of Discord, you can drop it in. And for some reason, that's not working. I don't know if this world has the right requirements, but it should turn into a Rod of Harmony for you. And basically, it's the same thing as a Rod of Discord, but you don't take damage and there's no cooldown. So it basically just turns into a better version of the Rod of Discord. Okay, so next will be, so if you have a sparkle slime balloon, you can throw it into the shimmer, and it'll turn into the little shimmer slime. It's called Stardew. Interesting. So if you're trying to complete that one achievement where you get every town slime, that is how you get this specific slime. And you know, maybe in the future, if these videos do well, I'll make a video on how to get every town slime. Okay, so next, if you were to get any like food, I think it's like mostly fruits, I think. Might be just food. And drop it into the shimmer, it will turn into a ambrosia. Now the ambrosia gives a permanent increase to mining and building speed, which is pretty nice. Now next, I just want to see what happens if I were to throw this bunny banner in. I don't really know what happens, but okay, nothing. So just don't mind that. So if you get an enchanted sundial and throw it into the shimmer, it will turn it into an enchanted moon dial. So, I mean, it allows time to, or you can like fast forward time to dusk once per week, which is, I mean, pretty helpful. Next, if you were to drop a torch into the shimmer, it will turn into an aether torch, just like the campfire. And the aether torch looks like that. It's a pretty cool torch. So if you want like to build like a shimmer looking house, these are pretty cool little things you can do for that. And then also I wanted to show you, if you get a ancient manipulator and a bottomless bucket and 10 luminite bars, then you can make a bottomless shimmer bucket. So if you're trying to make your own little shimmer, then that's how you do that. Next, if you were to drop a gold worm into the shimmer, you get a gummy worm. And this permanently increases fishing skill. So if you're trying to complete the angler quests to get the achievements done, then this is pretty useful. Now most enemies, for some reason they'll turn invisible, and some enemies will turn into like other items. Well, let's say, so see this sapphire squirrel? If it were to go into the shimmer, I have a ruby bunny. If I were to throw it into the shimmer, it would just turn into a ruby. So whatever that creature is, it'll turn into its respective gem. Actually, that just turned into an emerald. Actually, wait, if you might just find out something. Okay, that's cool. If you throw like a ruby, emerald, sapphire, you can get all the different gems, which I, to be honest, did not know. Wait, can I turn it to diamond? Let's see. Diamond. What? Turns to stone. Does that do anything? And then it turns into dirt. Does this do anything? No. Okay. So I think the gems can only get like ruby, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and like topaz. I don't think it can get amber or diamonds. But next would be if you throw an angel statue into the shimmer, you get an aether monolith, which with this is kind of just like, it'll turn in your world into like a shimmer looking biome if you right click on it. Next, if you get the peddler's hat from the traveling merchant, I think it's if you kill him, it'll turn into it, or you'll get a peddler's hat. But if you throw it in, it turns into a peddler's satchel. And what this does, it permanently increases time items sold by the traveling merchant, which is pretty helpful. Next, if you were to throw a star cloak into the shimmer, it'll turn into a chromatic cloak, which you can basically have immunity to the shimmer phasing, which means the no clip that you get. But you can no clip whenever you want if you just hold down. Okay, so next would be if you throw a spell tome, you would get a advanced combat techniques. Now this increases the defense and strength of all your NPCs. So it just makes your NPCs stronger. Okay, so next, if you throw a wooden arrow or I think a hellfire arrow also works, it'll turn into a shimmer arrow, which does 13 range and falls upwards. And if you were to throw a flare or a blue flare into the shimmer, it'll turn into a shimmer flare. Now this, still does 1 damage, but I think it looks special. And I think that is all that you can do. I mean, there's probably more you can do. This is all I've discovered so far. Now, I don't know why the Contaminator and the Rod Discord didn't work, but little squirrel just turned into a sapphire. But yeah, if you found this video helpful, just like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.